Hello YouTube, good afternoon. I'm Yasmin, I'm host for Talking Talk. Talking Talk is a platform where you can practice languages as English, Spanish, German, Italian, French. This is not a class, I'm not a teacher, I'm just a student of English, and we are here to have a chat completely in another language, practice our vocabulary, our confidence, and maybe learning something new. And we always have a subject to guide our conversation. Today, the subject will be the power of kindness. And we usually start in presenting ourselves to break the ice a little and switch the language in our brain too. So, about me, I'm Yasmin, I'm 20, I live at São Paulo. Here I live with my cat, with my parents too. Nowadays, I'm working as an intern on software development, and in my free time, I like to read books, watch series, watch movies, play video games when I have more time. And that's it about me. Luis, could you present yourself, please?
Sure. My name is Luis. I'm from Campo Grande. I'm 44 years old. I am a data analyst. I'm a generalist data analyst, I think. And in my spare time, I have a very regular everyday life, but I love music and I love art as well. And mm, enjoy the day, this kind of things. It's this.
So nice, thank you, Luis. So starting with the second question, what does kindness mean to you?
Well, kindness, I think that is the best part that we can offer for other people, and because nowadays it's very easy to be selfish, bad behavior with others, and be kindness with attitudes of kindness nowadays is very difficult, So kindness, I think that's our best part to other people's.
Yeah, I think nowadays with the fast life, people are forgetting to help the another ones. So the fast life always make the people forget to be kindness in their attitudes, maybe. Good afternoon, Lucas. How are you?
Good afternoon, Yasmin. Really good, and you? How are you today?
I'm great, kind of tired, but great. Let me send the questions to you here. And we are on the question two, so could you present yourself and answer the second question too, please?
Sorry, me?
Yeah,
Ah, oh, okay. 1 second, please. Bom, hello guys again. Good afternoon. I am Lucas Brizola. I am 29 years old and I live in Sorocaba, a term city in the countryside of São Paulo. I have two tattoos on my arm and under my chest. I am single and share my home with my dog Mel. She is my white Shih Tzu with good black spot, smiling than a bag of rice. Cooking is one of my passion. I love experimenting in the kitchen and creating new recipes. While I cook a bit of everything, dessert are definitely my specialty. Lasagna is my all-time favorite dishes, and when it comes to sweets, I can resist the ice cream, especially run raisin and the corn flavors. In my free time, I enjoy reading, watch movies and the series, and listen to music. My task is quite eclectic from techno to rock. I also like trying new activities, such as visiting water parks or taking boat shorts and longer trips whenever possible. On weekends, I prefer more relaxed playing, like going to malls, cinemas, strolling through parks, hang out with friends, or eat out. Professionally, I will be working in recruitment and selection for a decade, with the past 7 years focus on recruitment professional technology as a tech recruiter. That's it. Um,
you a lot of great activities. And about the question two, what does kindness mean to you, Lucas?
Yeah, for me, kindness means acting with respect, empathy, eh, I don't know English, cuidado, and listening with an open heart without judgment. It is an attitude of attention and care demonstrated through gestures, word, or behaviors that aim for the well-being of others. That's it.
Yeah, really good. I agree with you. And unfortunately, I think these actions don't exist so much nowadays. It's really rare to find people that act as kindness person, like taking care of the others, listen carefully, try to understand. There are some attitudes that is really rare nowadays. Janemi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Soraya and the guys. Introduce myself, okay?
Okay.
My name is James. I'm a software engineer. I work on IT with since 2012. Today I live in Cajazeiras, Paraíba, a small town in Paraíba State. I'm married, I have 3 kids, and my free time and my hobbies are stay with my kids, music, I play music, and read my books.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Genevieve. And about the question two, what does kindness mean to you?
Kindness it's a good question because it's not simple. It seems like simple, but it's not simple um, because and sometimes in my case I try kindness for the people, but in some case I could not kindness because the people hope another position for me. But in general, kindness is about support your other people and support and help for the necessities. It's the simple answer is if it's about support.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that just support the others when have something to change, like just support if you earn something. So I think nowadays is really rare to find people that are just trying to help and support, even if they will not earning nothing on it. So good meaning. Thank you, Janemis. And Lucas, about the question three, can you remember a time when someone's kindness really touched you?
Yes, once once when I lost my, I don't know English correctly, o wallet, carteira, while I was leaving college, I stranger found it, posted it on Facebook, and it make its way to me. She was so nice and returning it with everything inside. That small act of honesty and the kindness really touched me and made me believe in the goodness of people. Yeah.
Yeah, so nice it was found by someone that was trying to help because imagine if the person wanted to take the money or your documents to make something. So a good attitude, I think, makes me feel hopefully about the humanity sometimes. Thank you, Lucas. Janemis, what about you?
I remember when I walk in square nearby my house, and I see the homeless offer her food for other homeless. The the women don't have enough for her, but divide with other people and don't know the people, but divide and it's more beautiful for the woman and is is harder today this activity.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but usually when I met someone that is kindness, usually are people that don't have so much money, so know about the difficulties about the life, and even having just a few things, try to help the another ones. I think this is very common to people that don't have so much materials or even money to buy the necessary food. So it's something that always keep me thinking because usually people with a lot of money, if they donate something, they will try to make it public in some way. So I don't know. It's like they always try to earn something in change of the support they make, I think. Luis, oh, go ahead.
In my city, because it's a small town, it's more easy the people support other people, other family is very common. But in big centers is high is taught the support. My brother live in a big center and he participated for eu não sei o nome em inglês, isso é agora eu esqueci o nome. É um negócio da Igreja Católica que ajuda as outras pessoas e tem muita situação muito difícil. Sometimes I have problems, but when I remember that people, I don't have problem. My situation is very easy for so.
Yeah, like you said, I think in the big centers we don't have so much acts of in that way. And sometimes people even don't look at the face of people that are asking for some help, for example. So I think
Yeah.
in small towns people are more, I don't know, more kindness than in the big centers, maybe. Luis, and about you, about the question three?
Well, I was remember here once that my car broke in the middle of the main avenue here in my city, and the only guy that helped me was a homeless guy. You know, he helped me to park my car in a safe place, and was in the middle of the day. Here is so hot. He left what he was doing to help me, and was a very cool attitude. I appreciate so much, and make my day in this memory. You know.
Yeah. Someone that don't have a lot of access to the things, but was there helping you. So I think this was very kind.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you for sharing, Luis. Janemis, about the question four, have you ever performed a random act of kindness and what happened?
I participate for the community Catholic community in my city, and we have help support for a lot of peoples, and specifically my community we had a school for child, and the kids have a bolsista for the the more poor families. And we help the kids and with the education, but the family have support too, and cesta básica and other necessities. And it's so good to participate because you can you can have a chance for change the life of the people. It's not about food, it's about education. And we can make the build the future for this child with a good education, good school. The school is very good. My three kids is studying this school because it's very good. And the opportunity for building a new future for these kids, it's very amazing. It's so happy because I participate for this. I help for building this.
Yeah, I think education can even be a life changed in people in poor situations. A lot of cases that we have of people that doesn't act on criminal environments just because of the education they earn for some schools. So this is very important to develop the future. Isn't I think isn't a real time help, but is a long term help. And this is very important because a lot of people in this situation don't have the access to school, or if they have, they need to work to earn food to eat. So we have a lot of these sad cases in Brazil, and I think the education is really a life changer sometimes. Luis, what about you?
Well, I was remember here two situations. The first one was when I like to run in the beginning of the morning about 5 a.m. because my city because my neighborhood is very empty and I can run to this, through the streets with some safe. And once I found, and once a guy from IT was looking for a posto de saúde, but he didn't speak Portuguese, and he was very afflicted because he needs that appointment. And I was returned to my home, and I had a meeting near, but I came back some blocks. I back some blocks, and I show exactly where was the posto de saúde, and he became and he got so happy that my day was complete there. And about education, I studied in a lot of different music schools, and I remember once that a teacher he had only opportunity in in her life that was learn music from a social project, and she said for everyone that that project saved her life, you know, because she had the opportunity to learn something and work with that was of music. So this was a remarkable moment for me.
Yeah, it's something that some people doesn't think about how it helps, but even takes people out of depression sometimes. Because in a house that don't have food to eat, don't know if we'll have a dinner at the end of the day, but a good environment where they can distract their minds, receive help from others. I think this totally can change a life of somebody.
Yes.
Lucas, what about you? About the number 4?
Yeah. Always try to show kindness because as my mother says, você planta, a gente planta o que colhe, you know. One time, a woman with a small girl and the baby wanted to buy dippers and the cake for the children in uh, at the supermarket. When she went into the checkout, I don't know English, no caixa, she didn't have enough money to buy them, and chil- the children wanted and they needed them. That situation taught me, so I paid for her, and I am so glad I did it. Even though, even though I as small, I feel like I made a difference, and it did me a lot of good. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like to do this kind of acts too. One thing that I learned from my parents is if we wanted to help, is better give food than the money, because sometimes these people will use the money for another things. So if we notice this person is need food, we can give the food by itself, and we will avoid people to even use drugs, things like that. But when isn't possible, even that, if I could help, I help. And if this person use the money for another things, is with he or him or her, so. But it is really crazy how some small acts can change the day for another people. Like this cake, I imagine that this kid was really happy after earning that. So really good, Lucas. Thank you for sharing. About the number five, Luis, do you think kindness is a strength or a weakness?
I do believe it's totally strength because always because make the good things acting with kindness, care with others is always most powerful because it's very close to love, and love is the only thing that's important in life, you know. And it's not easy, but in the end, always is the best choice, I think.
Yeah, I think people sometimes think this is weakness because some people try to take advantage to his kindness. But I don't know. For me, at my thinking, I always think I will help, and what these people will make about that or feel about that is with them. But my part I will do. So I think this is a strength for me too. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
And for you, Lucas, for you, this is a strength or a weakness?
I believe kindness is a strength because it requires courage and the emotional intelligence. Being can build the strong relationships and create a positive environment. Yeah.
Yeah, I never think about that, but could be a good thing to improve ourselves with emotional intelligence. Really interesting. I never think in that way. Thank you, Lucas. Janemis, what about you?
Totally agree with Lucas. That is strange, and uh, and sometimes it have it have a const because the people às vezes abusa na boa vontade, but it's a strange. It's no weakness. It's a strange.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think nowadays is a strength that is really difficult to find. Thank you, Genemis. And Lucas, about the question 6, how can small acts of kindness can change someone's day? I think it is something that we already talked before, but talking more.
Yeah, small act of kindness like a smile, a compliment can make someone feel seen and appreciated, especially for people you are having a bad day or going through a difficult situation. Uh, they can completely turn a bad day around and it's pretty positive. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like to do that. And something that I also like is to always say good morning or good afternoon or good night to people that, even if I don't know this person, but for example, a cashier in the supermarket, if I will pass my market, I will always, oh, good afternoon. And I always try to do that, and I will really feel strange when the person don't say nothing to me. I don't know, it's something really natural. It's strange. Thank you, Lucas. Janemis, what about you?
Um, it's it's a it's a good question because sometimes it is passa despercebido, but when you when you can see this gift for other person is very good and it change your day and it's so good and I like I like kindness with my childhoods, my parents, my families in general because I don't know the problems the people say the problems of the people have in this moment. When you it's a kindness with the other people, it's can power of change the day for other people and help for pass the problem and sometimes the people help you support for this problem. It's very good.
Yeah, I think this is very nice. People just to do things and small things, but kindness things, and people that aren't used to listen or faced some attitudes in these cases, always feeling strange, you know. So sometimes people aren't used to listen good words for another, or even a good afternoon or a smile. That was one example like that Lucas said. And it's something that is really nice. It's really nice you apply it to your childhoods and your family too. Thank you, Gemini's. And about you, Luis.
Well, guys, everyone here works in IT or related very closer, like Lucas, like a technical recruiter, and our daily routine is very busy, is very overwhelmed, and is is very common for everyone being overwhelmed all the time. So when I realize that someone is make act of kindness, for me is like a small miracle, you know. It's like a tiny island of beautiful things happening that moment. When you are in a rush in a meeting or you are having a very bad day and someone asks you are you okay? Do you need help? We can make this together, you know. It's so amazing. Not happiness with is not often, is not happening with a lot of times, but when this happiness happening, is very beautiful.
Yeah, I think in the rush life that we had, it occurs even with our family, you know. So sometimes we are very tired, very stressed, and even don't look at the other's face. So, or say something great, or ask for something, you know, start a conversation. I don't know, but this is very common nowadays that always the things are faster and faster. And I think this is really great when we notice we are acting in a fast way and even being a good person in this situation, and we try to change that. I think this is great. Thank you, Luis. So, going ahead with Luis, could you choose another question for us, please?
Uh, sure. Question number 9. How does kindness affect our mental and emotional health? Yes, I can answer this with a lot of propriety because when I was my 20s, I was a cold people, you know. I was very, very competitive guy. I was a guy like a machine, you know. My life only my life was basically working, 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 and I became a no feeling guy. I became a very sad guy, and I was always with bad sleep. I was very selfish, and I was like a Darth Vader, you know. That's a mood of Darth Vader, and I realized that my health become worse every day. Um, Anxiety and anxiety become a part of my day, become a part of my nights with sleepless nights, and I think this. So I was always very tired and these kind of things. And when I was growing up and these things, I changed my behavior and I become a very easygoing guy, you know. So now I'm almost a hip, I think.
Yeah, I understand you. I was in that way at my teenage. I think I was very stressful all the time and very, I think a person that always have to say the opinion, you know. So if someone says something and I disagree in that time, I will start a discussion about it. But nowadays, I just am living my life and that's it, you know. I prefer to avoid these moments of discussion or something like that that will make the environment bad and other people angry. So I know how you feel. Thank you, Luis. And about you, Janemis? Okay. Lucas, what about you?
Yeah. For me, kindness improve our mental and emotional health by reducing stress and the increasing feelings of happiness and the connection with with others. It creates a sense of purpose and the belonging. Uh, eu tenho o pensamento que o nosso dia a dia, a correria do dia a dia é tão estressante, a gente não precisa trazer isso para nós, né? Que isso faz mal pra gente em todos os sentidos, né? Por isso que eu sempre tento aí diferenciar o lado profissional, o lado pessoal, sempre tentar ser simpático, sempre com um sorriso no rosto, para que isso não me afete em todos os sentidos.
Yeah, there is some science behind the smiles, so if you smile, you can take some kind of hormones of happiness. So even for our body to have kindness is really helpful, I think. Lucas, could you choose another question for us, please?
Yeah, 1 second, please. The last questions is interesting. In your opinion, what's the most powerful act of kindness someone can do? In my opinion, the most powerful act of kindness is to listen deeply to someone you need support. Offering our time and empathy can make a huge difference in someone's life. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is important, mainly nowadays that no one has time. If you separate just a time to listen the another ones, this is very kind, I think, very important for them. And about you, Luis?
Well, I think that the most powerful act of kindness is love, because I do believe that love is sacrifice yourself for another one, for your wife, your friends, your family, because be selfish is very easy, but sacrifice yourself for someone is very hard. So when you love for me is about sacrifice, and I think that when you sacrifice yourself to for someone, to see someone growing up, being independent, be a better person is amazing.
Yeah, sometimes the people just want to take the people around for them. Like, for example, don't want to see the partner growing up and improving, just want the partner for them. So I think this is very selfish and very easy to do, like you said. But when we reach out our own feelings and sacrifice. Ourselves for others. This is very kindness, very beautiful too. Thank you, Luis. Janemis, we are on the last question. What's your opinion about it?
Okay, my opinion, it's about listen other people when Lucas said, and I complement with try understand the people without a prejudice, because the prejudice is not good and don't help it for me maintain a clear communication. Uh, I'm a religious man, but when I when I stay with the other people, I don't use my religion between the people and me, because uh, the religion is cultural, and the religion is good for yourself, and you don't you don't have use religion for a ditador, uh, create rules because your prejudice based on religion. It's very boring. It's very boring, and it's don't help the people. And in my opinion is this, listen the people when try understand without prejudice.
Yeah, I think this is a kind of respect too, you know. So even with our own feelings, our own faith, we respect the another one's opinion in some point or attitudes and just listen carefully, try to help. So I think this is very kindness. So, Janemis, could you choose a question for us, please?
Yeah, the question 12, do you believe kindness is contagious? Why or why not? Um, it can be contagious, and depends of the environment, depend of the people. Uh, in my house, I I see my kids helping the homeless when staying in my house. Uh, and the in another day when I when I have levava as crianças para a escola, uh, we see the bin and the trash, and my kids said, "Oh, and we can help this man. They, he's don't nothing for it, and it's very beautiful for the kids. I don't see this man, that man, and my kids see and wanted to help the man.
Yeah, I think nowadays is something that we don't have in so much places, but I think the kids are people that learn more with that because they always learn everything in an easy way, and if they are around people that is kind, this will be totally contagious for them, you know. So I think this is really great. Lucas, what about you?
Yes, I believe that kindness is contagious when someone experiences kindness, then are more likely to pass in on the others. That's it, sorry.
I couldn't, sorry, my internet is kinda unstable. I couldn't hear Lucas so well. I don't know if it's just for me.
Yeah, for sure. Quer que eu repita a resposta?
Yeah, please, if you could.
Yeah. For me, yes, I believe that the kindness is contagious. When someone experiences kindness, they are more likely to pass in on the others, creating a ripple effect in community. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are reflections of the people that are more next to us. So if we are around people that don't have kindness attitudes, we will not have it. Okay, thank you, Janemis. I hope to see you soon. Bye. So I think we already have time to another one, so I will be to the seven. I forgot if Luis already answered that. I think no, or
But I do believe that kindness contagious, but sometimes we found a lot of people that has a heart of stone, you know. So you need to deal with that, but never give it up. Uh, and be kind with everyone.
yeah, a lot of people that have a heart stone, a freezing heart, you know, but isn't a reason for everyone to be bad. So I think we have to be faithful on humanity at some points, and this is one of them. So the seventh one, Luis, it's harder to be kind to strangers or to people close to you. I think your mic is off.
Sorry. I think that is very, very difficult to be kind with the people closer to you. I think that when you have a lot of intimidade with your friends, family, you become more less polite, you know. But uh, but I think that is another kind of kindness, not a surface kindness, you know. And but I think it's an interesting question because I had once a neighbor that she was very hostile with her parents. I remember this. She was very, very, and when we meet this girl in the street, in the bakery, these kind of things, she was so kind with everyone that was so strange, you know. I was remember that she was very bad with their parents in the street with a lot of unknown people. She was very kind, no, very kind.
Yeah, could look like a fake person, you know,
Yes,
because inside its house is everything just discussed and being bad, but outside it's just an angel. I don't know. It would be really strange. Lucas, and about you, is harder to be kind to strangers or to people close to you?
It's hard with people close to you. With stranger, since we don't know them, you don't expect anything. There is less history and judgment. It's different with people, because emotional and the expectation are higher. We expected them to be polite, and when then are rude, you feel a little hurt, even if it if it is momentary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point. I never think in that way because when we know the people, we know what to expect to our acts of them. So I think the expectation is very big, and sometimes we feel, I don't know, maybe afraid to be kindness, and the people don't correspond our expectations. So maybe these expectations could made us to have more difficult to help and be kindness with people close to us. So I think we have time to the eighth question too. Lucas, can kindness be taught or is something we born with?
Yeah, I believe that kindness can be spontaneous and taught. Some people are naturally more empathicus, but everyone can learn to be kindle through education and the positive examples. Yeah.
Yeah, and about you, Luis?
I think that we taught uh, through when we are growing up because if you no. I know a lot of people that growing up in bad environments and they are uh, they are very kind people, and I think that kindness is a choice. Is a choice, but sometimes you you need a lot of time to learn how to use this, you know. But I was member here, very close friends that he choose be kind, even though he was born in a very bad environment.
Yeah, I already know some people in that way. I don't know, this question is really hard because at some point that I think this can be changed by the environment. I don't know, I think some people really born with that, but I don't know. I think depends of the person sometimes, but we still have cases that the person just go in another way, like you said, born in a bad environment and grow up in a bad environment, but is a kind person. So I don't know, maybe it's a difficult question, I
Yes,
think.
yes. And I know a guy with the different situation. He born in a very, very, very good environment with a good parents, good relatives, and he's a very bad guy. Very.
Yeah, it's strange, like
Yeah.
the human being is, I always keep me thinking on that. Uh, because I think it's a mix of things, like a mix of the environment, a mix of how you're born, a mix about how you are. I don't know. It is a really challenging question. So we have 5 minutes left, I think. We have time to the 10 one too. Luis, have you ever regretted being kind to someone?
Never, never, never. I regret to be when I was when I wasn't a kind guy. I regret this. I regret all time that I was so stupid that I was unpolite. This I regret a lot.
Yeah, got it. I don't know, because even if a person react bad with our trying to help, even that we tried, so I think for me specifically, I can remember a situation that I feel regret to do it. And about you, Lucas, have you ever feel regretted being kind to someone?
Never, never, never. I don't think is never great to be being kind if the person didn't appreciate it. It still makes me feel good knowing that I acted in accordance with my values. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a good way to think about it is like we have two sides of situations. The side that what we want to do, we wanted to have help this person, but the other is how this person react. If they react bad, we just do what you think is good for them. So we made our part. I always think it like that. So, guys, now I think we don't have time to another one. So I will send it to you the survey for this chat. If you want to share about the subject, about the questions, about what you think, what you feel, or if you wanted to suggest something, you can answer in that link that I send here on the chat. It's totally anonymous. You can feel really free to do it. And that's it, guys. Thank you to come today. If you have time, please come to the next immersion for Isla. I really like her topics and her immersions too. So I hope to see you soon, guys.
Bye bye, guys. Thanks so
Bye
much.
bye.
Bye.